Hi there everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matty Tomato. Welcome back to our Transport Fever playthrough here. We're playing with the French theme. We've got French trains, we've got French names and things like that. We've even got French signals. You might notice the background's changed. So in line with the latest COVID protocols, Katie is now working from home. And she requires that desk space that I was using before. So I have been shifted. Rather not that, but rather I have voluntarily moved because her needs are greater than mine. So I have voluntarily moved to a different location. So I'm sat in the area where I usually do my streaming now. Okay, so we built the track, at the end of the last episode, we built the track down to Château-Thierry via Digne-les-Bains, and we set up a small bus network over here in Château-Thierry. We'll see whether it becomes profitable or not, we don't know. Digne-les-Bains might be the same thing here. Like, I feel like it's long enough that there might be justification for a bus. So what we're going to do here then is we are going to, well, we'll start with the road depot. Let's chuck it, I don't know, somewhere over there. That seems okay. Fairly out the way for the bus route, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. So, bus tram stops. So we'll do the stops, offload and onload over at the train station as per usual. And then I think we will go here. There. I feel like it's a bit counterproductive to put a stop in there because there's already one here. One at the top, and then one on the edge over there, I think is what we'll do. Okay, so line manager, Digne les Bains. I didn't put any. I thought I might actually. Digne les Bains. Yeah, that's great. Okay, make it yellow, and we will. Should have probably zoomed in a little bit there. Okay, so one over to this way. Okay, so it's going to double back on itself there. That's a bit annoying, actually. Would have preferred it to carry on up the main road, but that's okay. And then the route Paul Gauguin, which I believe is a road in another town that we've just come across as well. We will go ahead and do offload only, and then I'll shove in one of these 29-seaters, Digne-les-Bains. There we go. So whether that becomes busy or not, I don't know. But it's just a little bus that shuttles people around here. Ultimately, if this place grows, we might end up running it down here instead, because I think that might fill itself in over time. Maybe up here as well. We're not entirely sure. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. And we now have enough money to run a TGV along here. So, do we do that? I think we should. Loads of people here. 83. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So I think we have enough income as well that we're able to sustain some losses on the TGV until the track becomes busy. 34 people there, but that's okay because there's a tram coming around. Yeah, we've got we put 4 trams on this route now, haven't we? Yeah, lots and lots of capacity over here, which is good. Okay, so as a result, yeah, I think we're just about ready to invest in a TGV. Now I can't remember the costs of each TGV, so I was thinking of maybe just starting with one of the smaller ones, which costs 4.8 million a year to run. The bigger one at 33 million, 5.6, and this is obviously the Duplex one, which is from the workshop. And obviously then it gets worse and worse and worse as you go along here. But I think we could start with the smaller one and see how it went. And as capacity increases, depending on the speed of the train, depending on how many people, we could obviously increase the capacity. But these towns are really fairly small, so I'm not sure that it's going to need too much for a little while. But I keep saying that, and then all of a sudden, routes become really, really busy. So I don't know. Right, so the bus at Donge has actually got a few people on, which is great. And there's actually a fair number of people waiting here. The train is coming back. Yeah, see, this is quite busy. We might almost need another train on this track soon. The same with this one, funnily enough. This is operating at just about at capacity. But this one here is significantly longer, of course, so I think we might end up putting another train on that. I mean, we could easily run a TGV, of course, but I don't think I want to do that. I kind of like these little SNCF trains that are running around here. I kind of like them. So let's get a TGV on this route then. So we will start by tell you what, let's go orange because it's the orange. The train is orange, so it makes it a little bit easier. So we'll start at Trevoux, Digne-les-Bains, Château-Thierry, and then back to Digne-les-Bains. And we'll call this the Express Sud, so Southern Express, essentially. And we will get a TGV on the case. So, yeah, we'll just go with the short one. I'll kind of leave it as is, because that's the colour I've assigned. So let's go with this one then. At 130 metres. And get it out onto Express Sud. And see whether there's any capacity and significant demand there for that. Not sure. So we connected all the towns now. So in all honesty, there's not too much more that we need to do here. The only things that I could potentially do is upgrade buses and things like that. So if we look at our... what's the oldest unit here? The Donge Fuel, of course, is 14 years old. Which is the big train here. Yeah, so it's still only at half capacity, but there's lots of fuel up here, to be fair. So yeah, it's only operating at half capacity, so we could definitely chop that back if we wanted to make more money. But at this point, obviously, we're not too interested in making shitloads of money. We just want to make sure that we make enough to be able to sustain this. We could maybe do some haulage up to here, but that's going to conflict with our current investments here. And we could maybe build a road that brings some oil down over this way. We could do that, and that would obviously increase the capacity of the train. We'd be able to put more onto this train here, which might be interesting. No, I think we'll leave that. That is definitely a possibility, though. That is something that we could have done. If we had Industry Tycoon, I'd be plopping industries all around here, and I'd be messing around. So I'd probably build like a food processor somewhere down by Digne-les-Bains, and then haul stuff in from both of these two farms here, and then subsequently get food, maybe up to Trevoux or Don, I don't know. But we would definitely have done that. So at some point, we might want to look at doing a playthrough with the Industry Tycoon and seeing what we can exploit here. Yeah, so who's waiting to go to Donge? 20 people. 44 people on board. Yeah, so at the moment this train is still sufficient for the needs of that line. And I think it would take quite a lot to have to upgrade it. Although a lot of people there. Crap, that is a full train. 33. Wow, yeah. That might need another train soon. Wow, yeah, that's definitely possible. But in general, we have just about done everything that we wanted here. There's already a couple of people waiting for Express Sud, wherever that TGV's gone. It's all the way over here, but look at the speed, 114 miles an hour. There's already a passenger on board, which is great. But yeah, it's able to absolutely fly up here. At one point, up to 136 miles an hour. So that's definitely worthwhile. That is definitely a fast train. And of course, as this more people realise that there's a train available to go to places, they will subsequently use the buses to get around. So the bus traffic will increase as well. So there'll be more people waiting at the bus stops, ready to use the bus to get to train stations. So that train has just left, and there were 3 people there, which is slightly annoying, but what can you do? I accidentally selected the train there. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, lots and lots of people waiting for stuff here. Bompas and Donge, there's 50 people waiting for this now. 52, yeah, it's getting pretty close to capacity over here. This is an absolute chaos nightmare. Look at all of this going on here. Look at all these people. Obviously, tower blocks have been built here since, so the size of Trevoux has increased significantly. We used to be able to just look at this and it'd be fine. There's now 40-odd people waiting here. There is a tram coming, though, so... I like the fact that everyone's just walking through the tram there. Did you see that? Now they've stopped. Yeah, people were walking through the tram there. Luckily, it isn't too far away until the next one. But yeah, again, this is full. There's so many people here. This one coming around here is going to be able to pick up 10 people, but again, we almost need another tram. Are all of the trams in Trevoux making money? Yeah, yep. Yep. Yeah, all the trams are making money. So there's another tram worth of people there. Cool. The Jewel Stocks is now available. That's quite a good train, actually. The Jewel Stocks. If we take a look at that one, here it is down here. So it can take 122 passengers by itself, 124 mile an hour. So really and truthfully, if we were looking to upgrade the line to Moissac and the line down here to Donge, that would probably be the train to use, to be honest. But because I want to go with the French theme, I don't want to use it. I want to keep up with these SNCF trains here. Yeah, there's lots of people here. I think we need another train on this route. On this route to Moissac. So let's do some upgrades. Right, so we double track here. We need 2 trains on this route, and I imagine we're going to need 2 trains on the route to Donge as well. Right, so I'm glad I built a longer bridge there. Now, can we join this in without... Right, that's the fastest we can do, 62. Okay, right. So, when this train leaves here, I think it will use the right-hand track. Yes. Okay, so we need to obviously place the signals accordingly. So, it's this one here. There we go. And then over this way. There would be sufficient. Okay, so we need another train. So what I need to do is make sure that these 2 trains leave the stations at roughly the same time. So in order to do that, I need to purchase a TER here. Needs to be green, of course. I actually did not look at the amount of money that I had before I bought this train. And, yeah, I did not look at that. So, we need to time this here. So, I need to make this train wait at Moissac until this one is ready to leave. Right, so we'll make it stop at Moissac. So, I'll make it wait here. It might not need to, actually. Okay, off you go. And this one's just leaving right now. Look at that timing. Absolutely perfect timing. So we now have 2 trains on that route. It's that busy. Jesus. That's quite incredible, actually. Moissac. I think we need another bus here. 10 people. I think we're close. We're close to needing another bus here, because obviously it can pick up all these people. But now that there's 2 trains arriving, I feel like that we're going to need another bus. So I'm going to release another bus now onto Moissac, because it will go around there anyway. So yeah, there's fair distance between these 2 buses here. But yeah, that's definitely going to be required, because there's going to be another 40 people being dumped in here. So although the amount of people being brought in might be slightly less, they're arriving twice as frequent now. So there's going to be huge demand for bus around here. So yeah, that's definitely going to be needed. Right, here's our brand new train here. Great, okay, and I'm imagining that Donge is fairly, yeah, fairly similar. Donge is 30, yeah, it's close. It's not quite as busy as that for some reason, but I suppose that one was established first, so. But ultimately, we're definitely going to need more on this route here. You able to pick everybody up? Yes, you are. Good. Okay. quite impressive, actually. That group. Moissac has grown like mad. I'm incredibly surprised. So this bus will be able to pick all those people up. That's fine. So there will be times when the buses maybe run a little bit emptier, but at the same time, there's now 2 trains arriving. So yeah, these 2 trains passing each other is bringing 33 people in here. And then the next train that comes back is going to bring, yeah, maybe 20 odd. So yeah, it's going to slow down a little bit for a while, but then it's going to be just more and more demand as the place grows. There'll be more people and things like that. So how is... Oh no, I thought that was the 58 waiting there, 33 waiting there. Just one. Oh, that one has left. 82 people, 84 waiting, 26 waiting, 99. That's full. Christ. Wowzer. Okay, so yeah, eventually we'll probably need to upgrade these 2 trains here. Did that leave? Yeah, because there's more trams coming around. That's fine. But yeah, there's so many people waiting here now. There's 90 people waiting for Bomb Pass. So this is quite close to needing needing an expansion. To be quite honest, I think that does need an expansion by the time it gets back up there. A-Balance is 80. Yeah, I think these 2 trains need to be upgraded. These 2 double-deckers need to be upgraded. So when that one comes back, we'll try and upgrade it. This one here, I'm going to send it into the depot and add another coach to it. Lots of people. Send to depot. And yeah, we will... yeah, there's 100 people waiting there. So... Still full. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we'll add another double-decker coach to this one. We'll make it 132. So buy trains. So we need to add this. Make sure it's green, of course. There we go. And A-Balance is what you need to be on. May have to wait here. Which is a bit annoying, actually, if it does. No, it got priority. Fantastic. So this one is waiting. Yeah, okay. So I could build a point here. Or a signal, rather, but I don't think I need to, because this one's going to move across now. Right, yeah. So 89 people. It did go down because temporarily there wasn't a train. But now we've got a much longer train in here now, so it can pick up all these people fairly comfortably. That's the train to Don 61. Yeah, we're quite close to needing another train on that route as well. Good, so we now have a big capacity there. And again, this train coming down, Bomb Pass 77, yeah. I might preemptively increase its capacity anyway, because I think there is going to be more traffic, yeah. There needs to be an increase in capacity here, because this train is full on the way back. Yeah, 97, yeah, because people are changing over from other trains. So we need an increase in capacity on this one now as well. So again, dump everybody off. Head to depot, and we'll extend this one as well. So many people. Brilliant. It shows that we've built a good passenger network then. Right. Buy trains. There we go. And send that one out on Trevoux to Bomb Pass. Fantastic. Right. The other thing that I'd like to do here is, yeah, we need another train on this route. So I'm going to pause the game because obviously this train is in the perfect position to be able to hold it whilst we get another train going here. Right. So we need to double this track, which may be fairly interesting as far as the tunnel goes. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. And there's a collision. Right, so we need to bulldoze this then. Okay, and then rebuild the road. Like that. Good. Okay, probably doesn't need to be doubled all the way, but it just makes it easier to double it all the way. Right, I can't double it there. So, I tell you what, we'll point it in just before the bridge here. That'll do. Great. And then we'll put the pass signal... Yep, that's the correct orientation. Great. And then subsequently one down here as well. Again, wrong side. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, good. So, we now need to release another train. So, how many people are here? I'm trying to select the station. Yeah, 28. Okay, so there's still going to be enough of a justification here. Right, we have just released a train. That's true. So this one here is going to need to wait. Okay. Not brilliant, but it's one of those things. We purchased a train. Actually, let's pause it here so it doesn't have to wait for as long. Pick up this one. Purchase. And then release that onto Trevoux d'Ange. There we go. Okay, right. So now that we've done that, I've got this one stopped. So I will load this one in a second when this one gets back in. Would have been probably easier to have another bit of track here rather than having it all converge into one piece of track. But that's okay, because we've got quite a number of trains now. How are we doing here? 45 people on this one. So actually the Express Sud is getting quite busy. Right, as soon as it stops. Okay, now continue your loading. So that will be full. And then obviously subsequently that one will leave. So they leave roughly at the same time, which means the time, there's no, you know, they're not following each other. Okay, great news. Also, Donge has grown significantly bigger over this way. I think this was here, but yeah, it's expanded out here and over here as well. So that's good to see. Good! So we now have 2 trains on all of those routes. This one seems to be okay. There's not too many people at Digne-les-Bains because it is quite small. But the real question is whether people are going to go here. Yeah, so quite a lot of people actually do go to Digne-les-Bains from Trevoux, which is interesting. So it is able to pick everybody up. That's good, because otherwise we need a bigger TGV, and then subsequently everybody will be dropped off here. So yeah, so imagine you got 70 people on board here, but only 20 get off. Then obviously you're then left with people waiting at Digne-les-Bains because there isn't enough capacity on the train. So good. Okay, so yeah, there's still lots of people. The Moissac line is really pumped up here. Both of these trains have got lots of people on board, which is great. Obviously, it would be cheaper to run one train, but for the the purposes of it, I want to run 2 trains. That train is already full. The train from Bompas is already over 132 when it comes back. That's absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Do we need to increase that train even more? It's going to be a massive train if we do. Should we get on board? Let's have a little chill out session. Let's have a close-up view of what we've got here. Let's get on the Bompas train. Lovely. I love this. I love the detail in this game. It's great. Yeah, this little bit of single track here is really dumb. That's a really, really dumb design, that, but it's okay. Oh, look at the beauty. It's a lovely game, this. This really is. Aesthetically, it's fantastic to look at. Oh, yes. massive bridge. Up the hill. And then bomb pass comes into view right as you come out through there. Brilliant. There's so many people here. Bloody hell. That is really quite impressive, to be honest. Look at those people just walking over the gap. There's a guy stood over the gap there. Look at that. Yeah, quite a climb as you come out of bomb pass, but then you get onto the flat a bit. But this has been great. I think I'm going to end this playthrough, to be honest, because there's not much more that we can do. We could sit here and constantly upgrade things, but there's nothing more for us to build. So I feel like we've reached a really good point. See the other train over there. I feel like we've reached a really good point. I think I'd like to hop on the TGV as the last thing I'd like to do. To end this playthrough. It's a massive station here. Here comes the two Donge and Moissac trains just arriving, all at the same time. Yeah, I'd like to hop on the TGV, which is at capacity. Wow. So obviously this one. Oh, I didn't have high-speed track here, but that's okay. It has to slow down anyway for the station. It's not the end of the world. But, yeah, I'd like to hop on the TGV just to see how quick it goes. Also, because this goes right at the edge of the map. Yeah, look at the acceleration. Jesus. So much power. So I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get to use the freight version of the TGV. That would have been quite cool. And, of course, the map is too small to use Concorde, really, for airports, so I didn't bother with that. God, we're doing half rocket around here. That's the thing with the little TGV. It might be small, but it's damn quick. Right at the edge of the map. Just a big drop. Look at that. Flat earthers. There we go. There's your proof. Wow. And around to... Yeah, look at this. This is a cute little town, this. This is actually my favourite town. Tucked away up in the hills here with all the trees. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Okay, right. So, I think we're going to end this playthrough right here. So that's it for now. So cheers for watching. If you've enjoyed this Transport Fever, please feel free to request further Transport Fever in the future. I'd certainly like to play it a little bit more because it's just because of the aesthetics of the game. I love the game. It's brilliant. And at some point, we might decide to build on a bigger map as well. That's another consideration that we should potentially go for. But that's it for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe for future series, requests, feedback, and everything in the comments section. Please do chuck it in. And join me next time for more games on the Matt the Tomato channel. Thank you ever so much.